sit at the edge of a waterfall? How about lying down? As dangerous as this looks, no matter how close people get, something always seems to stop them from falling over the edge. If you want to learn the secrets of this mysterious wonder of the world, then prepare to take the plunge. Here's how to survive the Devil's Pool. The spectacular Victoria Falls is on the border of Zimbabwe and Zambia. At the upper edge of this mighty waterfall is a small spot where some daredevils swim. It's known as the Devil's Pool. And if you're not careful, you could end up at the bottom of one of the world's largest waterfalls. How far would you fall? How could you get to the Devil's Pool? And what deadly beasts could be waiting for you in the water? Approximately 1 million tourists visit Victoria Falls every year, but most visitors don't dare swim in the Devil's Pool. If you're up for the challenge, this is what you need to do to swim there and live to tell the tale. Step 1. Prepare for the adventure. You can only swim in the Devil's Pool from June to December, and the best months to dive in are October and November when the river's flow is weaker. Consider getting the recommended vaccines to travel to Zimbabwe and Zambia. Once you're there, keep your passport safely with you in case you need to cross the border. Pack a bathing suit and sunscreen. A sealed waterproof bag is essential to keep your phone and passport dry. Step 2. Don't travel alone. It's dangerous and almost impossible to get to the Devil's Pool alone. Take taxis in town to avoid animals that could be dangerous. You'll need to ride a boat to Livingstone Island and pay for certified guides to take you to the pool. Follow the guide's instructions and don't wander around. Don't cross the border illegally into Zimbabwe and Zambia, or you could get arrested. Step 3. Throw rocks in the river. Now you have to cross a river to get to Devil's Pool. The guides will throw rocks in the river. This is to make sure there aren't any crocodiles or hippos waiting to attack and possibly kill you. Next, you'll face a 50 to 100 meter swim through the Zambezi River to get to the Devil's Pool. If you're not a strong swimmer, you can form a chain by holding hands with the guide and other visitors. If the hand-holding chain breaks, don't panic. The water is shallow and only stomach deep, so you may stand up and slowly wade through the water. Step 4. Leap into the unknown. You'll sit on the wet rocks above the Devil's Pool and wait your turn to go in. Then lower yourself from the rocks and let go. This 1.5 meter leap is often the most terrifying part of the trip. If you choose to lean over the Devil's Pool and stare down at the water falling below you, make sure that the guides are holding your ankles. Remember, getting too close to the edge of the pool is risky, even though the rock lip is sturdy. The plunge from the pool is 108 meters. After about 10 minutes, you'll have to swim back across the pool to the rocks and climb up. Some people got minor injuries from slipping on the rocks, although there are no reports of anyone falling from the Devil's Pool. You survived swimming on the edge of the Victoria waterfalls, but some waterfalls would not spare your life if you got that close. They find people at the bottom of the Niagara River every year. Why are the Niagara Falls so deadly? Find out here on How to Survive.